coming to you live. I had someone on Amazon Marketplace reach out to me and ask if I would review a product. They had a list of products, and I was like, hell yeah, sure, why not? That doesn't happen very often. So I was like, what do you guys got? And I looked, and they had a bunch of car stuff, so obviously they want someone with a car channel to review them, and that's awesome. That doesn't happen often, like I said. I'm excited that they chose me, of all people, with my Sloppy Mechanics name and everything else, so they must enjoy something about it, I don't know. Anyway, they asked me to choose something, and I had two jumper boxes. I had a Walmart one, and that was no good after like a month. And I had a Craftsman from like Sears, and that also died within a year. The battery would just stop taking charge and it stopped working. So they had one of these little it's a jumper box, air compressor, cigarette battery, USB, and it's like an emergency light that does light and strobe in case of an emergency. It has like a red flashing light. I said, sure. And they sent it over to me for free. Awesome. And I've been messing with it for a while, probably too long. I told them I'd have a video out in like 2 weeks, and it's past that. So my sincere apologies to them. And they said if I get a video up and I upload it and it's positive and they enjoy it, they will give a discount code so that you guys can buy it too. And it's neat. It's very light. I think it's because obviously it doesn't have DC batteries. It has LiPo batteries in it. But what is it? Does it say if it has LiPo or not? But anyway, I don't know how to pronounce their name. How would you guys say this? SUAOKI? SUAOKI? Something like that? Anyway, I've been putting this thing through the ringer. I purposely killed the battery on my truck and jumped my truck with it. I purposely left the dome light on my Kia and killed the Kia. Started the Kia with it, and I tested out the compressor. Obviously, it's pretty small, so it's not going to outdo like your 50-gallon or anything like that. You have to be reasonable. It's the emergency. But what I did is I have video and pictures of it. My wife's tire on her front driver's side, it has a leak out of like the valve stem area or something. I can't find it, but after a while the pressure drops down. It's annoying to drive it and get air from the back garage here where I am, or fill up. It's such a huge rim and tire. It takes a while to fill the tank, go put air in it. It takes like 3 tankfuls to get it to a reasonable level where the TPMS light won't be running and you won't destroy the tire. So what I did was I hooked this thing up to it, and it has the air hose on the back, and it screws in. This little guy pops out. It organizes it really well. The other issue I've seen with these is this thing is a disaster, too short to use, and it screws in. It's not like a latch on. And obviously, like I said, it's not a powerhouse. It's not going to fill up your tire like immediately like a big compressor will that's already pre-filled. But it did. I let it run for a while, and I got it to like 60 pounds. And I was like, okay, I'll overfill the tire a little bit so it stays full for a while. It did a good job. I think if I had to break down the math, I'd say it's about a pound a minute. So if you need 20 pounds, it needs to run for like 20 minutes, but it will do it. It will fill the tire. And that is on the extreme. It's a 20-inch rim with like a 33-inch tall tire. So that's a lot of air. Obviously, if I had to fill the Kia or something, it would take less time than that. And the jumper works great and everything else. And I like it. It works great. So if you're in the market for something like this, maybe you could give them a look. I'll put this in the description of the video, a link to this. And if you hold on for a little bit, they're going to evaluate the video. If they like it, they're going to offer a discount code. So you can get it at a discount. So if you were looking into it and seeing if one actually works, it does work. I've had it for a couple weeks and it is working great. I'd love to push the limits on it just for fun. It says it can do start at 1,000 amps. It would be cool to like hook this up to a dump truck or something at Deal Paving, wouldn't it? And see if it can jump like the V10 and some other stuff. I don't think it'll have a problem. It started my truck, my V8 Colorado, no problem, but I'll throw all of this stuff in the video, mix it up nice, send it to them to review, and hopefully in a couple days we'll get a coupon code for everybody if you're interested in something like this. But that is all. Enjoy. And tire inflation test went well. I forgot about the damn thing, and I had it sitting there. I just went to check on it. It's been about 45 minutes and it's up to 60 pounds, but it was off. So I don't know if it has like a timer where if you forget about it, it'll stop pumping, but it did get 60 pounds under that big wheel. I mean, obviously this isn't your go-to to filling tires all the time, since the pump is so small inside this unit. It obviously works as an emergency. I'm impressed that it got to 60 pounds. It's slow, it's about a pound a minute, 1 PSI per minute. And it still says 50% battery left. So that did really great. So I'm gonna charge her up and mess with it some more, and I think kill the battery in my truck. I had to jump my truck with it, but I had to go with it immediately. So I jumped it and left and barely got it on video. So the scramble of that should be pretty funny. So we'll plug it in and continue on with beating up this thing, giving it a ring around. All right. This may sound cruel and unusual, but I purposely left the dome light on in the Kia to kill the battery so I could test this jump box. I have done it before. A couple times with this Kia. I turned on the dome light, checked some stuff out, left it on, and came out and oh shit, you know? So this battery, I know that definitely kills it. Let's check out, see how this jump box does. This thing is super light, actually. I think it has, what kind of batteries? Does it say lithium ion or anything? Anyway, turn it on, 100% charge. Let's do your thing here. And go ground. I'm gonna go power. Then you have to turn it on. Ooh, hear that relay? Oh, we got light in the Kia. We got light. She's alive. Success. That was easy.